Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Wings Mobile Detailing Podcast. And this podcast today is gonna be amazing. Please stay on, and we're gonna talk about. You guys are gonna see why there are some people that they feel great, they feel fulfilled, they feel happy every day. Seems like the successful people, they feel happy every day. And there's one thing, and it's a big thing. It takes work. But there's this thing that you can do, and you're going to find out what it is for you to also feel the same way as they do. It's not about related to money. It's not about related to one thing in specific, but what you can do starting now. Before we start, I just want to reserve a little bit of time before the introduction to thank everyone that's been listening, that's been subscribed to this podcast. I was looking into the numbers. We got 4,500 total plays so far, and a lot of you guys are continue to listen to the new podcasts that are coming. Thank you for the DMs, for the Instagram. I get this guy is, if you're listening to this podcast from Hawaii, I'm truly grateful. There's a lot to grow, but I'm feeling grateful to everyone that has subscribed. One more thing, if you guys don't know, I just started a new YouTube channel on my name, Andre Mezzalira, and you guys can follow the actual video of me running my business. I have multiple location business, and you guys will see on YouTube of me dealing with my team, with the employees, talking to them, to a manager of mine, going around the locations, going right to an auto detailing business. So you guys are gonna see tips and tricks of how to detail of the business side of detailing. So yeah, check it out on YouTube under Andre Mezzalira, and if you want to DM me on Instagram, feel free. But thank you very much, everyone. Here's the intro.
Welcome to the Wings Mobile Detailing Business and Automotive Podcast, the only podcast that will guide you on how to start and grow six-figure companies. As our team expand from one business location to worldwide domination, you will get step-by-step insights from a millennial franchisor and franchise owner with your host, Andre Mezzalira.
I think that all of you will agree that you have to put yourself into situations that will make you happier. Each day will make you happier. And if you guys are listening to this type of business podcast, you guys are probably the type of people who is a go-getter, who's always finding new ways to improve yourself, self-development, learning new things, and learning new trades. But not only that, but actually putting your hard work truly in one thing, and you already found what that thing that brings you happiness and excitement is. And I'm sure all of you agree that you have to work hard to maintain that level of happiness, the level of excitement, as much as possible. And if you found what that thing is that brings that to you, there's hard work for you to maintain that. But it is worth it. At the end of the day, the hard work is worth it. And I'm going to go on one of the motives that makes people happy, that makes people feeling accomplished at the end of the day. And that is pushing the extra mile. You know the feeling that you get when you had a long day of work, but you actually were productive. You finished your stuff, your to-do list. And then it doesn't matter. Maybe it was super hot outside if you worked outdoors, or maybe you worked indoors and there was a lot of headaches, things hitting you from one side to the other nonstop. It doesn't matter what settings you were working in. If you gone to work before and you got back home and you're super tired, your body was exhausted, in sometimes even your mind, which can be even worse. But you feel that accomplishment. You're like, yes, I did. You feel actually happy that you're tired. You don't feel the type of tiredness that you're just like a Sunday. Sometimes, sometimes how a Sunday afternoon feels, it's just gunky and everything feels just yuck. This is different. This is a type of tiredness that you feel that you actually are happy that you accomplished things. But there is one more point, and this is going to be a very short podcast, guys. There is one more point. Besides that, you do have to put yourself in more situations like that. Maybe it's a different trade. Maybe it's a type of trade that makes you, okay, man, this makes me feel tired like this. And don't sweat. Like, this is the thing for you. You have to put yourselves into situations that makes you feel that way, because that is what's going to bring growth. But there's something else. You shouldn't pat yourself in the back when you go through these days at the end of the day, that you feel tired and like, yeah, I've been productive today, and pat yourself in the back. You should not pat yourself in the back. Put in your mind that what you did that day was nothing short of your responsibility. It is your duty to feel great. It is your duty to be great. It is your duty. And what you did there, we weren't great at all. You just did your responsibility. If you're at the end of the day, you felt tired because you went through your to-do list that day and you didn't do the rest of the week or the rest of the month or the rest of the year, but that day, just because you accomplished your to-do list and you go and pat yourself up on the back and think, oh yeah, I did a nice job. I did great today. I deserve to lay on the bed. No, you don't deserve to lay on the bed. No, you don't deserve to go back to sleep. That's not being great. Don't confuse greatness with just normality. What you did that day was just normal. It was just what you're supposed to do every single day. Because the majority of people around you don't do that, that doesn't mean that because you did it, you're greater. You're not. You're just normal. That should be your level of normality. And now for you to break out of this level, for you to actually be great, is when you're feeling tired, when you did a majority of responsibilities of your to-do list, and you take another step. You do something else. You don't pat yourself on the back. You don't come with this pat talk that, oh yeah, I did great today, I deserve. You don't deserve shit. If you want to be great, unless you just want to stay to normality, but normality does not bring happiness. It's when you push yourself a bit further out, a bit for one more step, when you're feeling tired, when you're like, okay, this is the last, I'm exhausted. I guarantee if you're feeling really tired, without giving any excuses, because people are here, they're great at giving excuses. Oh, I feel at patting themselves on the back, or feeling especially when they feel tired, feeling like they deserve, they're entitled to rest. No, you're not entitled to rest that time. If you rest, then don't title yourself as, oh, I did great yesterday. If the next day come by and you tell, oh yeah, I did a lot of things, I did great the day before. If you rested that day, sure, you have to sleep. Sure, you have to get your hours of sleep in, but get what I'm saying. If it's, let's say, if you go to bed at 11 p.m. control time, but it's still 8 p.m., and you finish a lot of your responsibilities, and just because you feel tired, don't confuse feeling tired with productivity. And maybe we're actually productive during all those hours. But what I'm saying here is, for you to differentiate, for you to be different, for you to actually be a great person, what takes a person from normal, which is what you're feeling when you're feeling tired, from normal to great, is the extra step that they take when they're feeling like they don't have any more energy out to give to themselves. If you still haven't, let's say, accomplished your workout that day, I'm just giving an example. It can be anything. So if you're feeling tired and you're like, okay, I'm tired, I'm in my bed, I'm sleepy, and I deserved to sleep right now because I did great today. Take that extra step. Go to the gym. Get up. Go to the gym. And when you're back, when you get to the gym, you're gonna find much more energy that you didn't even think you had. You didn't even realize, oh, dude, look, I still have energy left. And maybe when you come back, you have more energy to do something else. You're still going to have your whatever hours of sleep that night. But this is what I'm saying. This is the extra step that you have to take. This is what's going to spark you into becoming a great person. This is what the greats do. And why are the greats happy, fulfilled, excited most of the days? Because the greats feel what you feel this day. That's what the great people feel every day. If you've gone to the gym, you took that extra step, you came back with the energy, took a shower, you took that extra step that you didn't think you could have taken, you're gonna feel happy, you're gonna feel fulfilled, you're gonna feel like great. and that's going to spark you into being a great person. Now, that's just a spark. What's going to continue the fire on is the discipline of you doing this every day that you feel like you can't go the extra mile, that you're feeling tired, and the day that you feel entitled to rest. If every day that you feel that way and you take the extra step, that's when you can call yourself, oh, I did great last year, I did great last month. That's when you can tell yourself, hey, I have a big potential and I think I can reach my goals. Because if you don't turn this around, if you go to bed when you feel entitled, then you're probably not going to find happiness and fulfillment.